muévelo lento, después lo azoto. Quiere tata, le gusta el alboroto, se suelta en la disco, se quita el alborno. Mami chula, rompe ese toto, muévelo lento, después lo azoto. Quiere tata, le gusta el alboroto, se suelta en la disco, se quita el alborno. Mami chula, bla, 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 bla. Mami chula, bla, 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 bla. Muévelo lento, después lo azoto. Quiere tata, le gusta el alboroto, se suelta en la disco.
Okay, party.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the A's. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So here's the lefty, Jacob Lopez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be.
All right, let's go ahead and cue the DJ Bavicon today. And it's a 48-minute mix, and here we go.
Okay, party people in the house.
Tough for the opponent today.
Right through there for a strike.
Slider, middle outside.
And a swing and a miss. Down 1 away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And this offense is really clicking right now, Chris.
That's a good feeling in that dugout over there. You feel like when you walk to the plate, you're going to get a knock, you're going to drive in a run, you're going to do something productive, even if it's just get a walk to keep the line moving. And that's a great feeling to have. They've got it bottled right now.
Here's Jose Ramirez. That one fouled off, 2-2.
4-seam fastball, high outside.
In the air to left center. Clark on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The catcher.
So digging in, Bo Naylor.
4-seam fastball, high middle.
No, that's outside.
4-seam fastball, middle inside.
And Naylor swings through that one.
I think he's
4-seam
sitting off speed
fastball,
there.
low outside.
And that one hammered, carrying well. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Middle of the first.
That sounded loud. That sounded far.
We go to the bottom of the first. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Logan Allen. And Singy, it's unique
Leading
these
off this
days, but
afternoon,
he's more of
the
a
first
push-to-contact
baseman,
type of
number
guy.
60, Nick Kerr.
No, outside.
Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Schneemann should have this one. And there's one down.
Batting second.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Strike two. Swing and a drop. That one on its way. Oh, the foul ball. His 13th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during the streak. Well, he really crushed
It hit the foul pole, too.
Everyone had to hold their breath until it flanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels
What's
like
it called? A fair pole.
or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now he catches the corner for a strike. Out to short, Arias. Slinging it to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do.
Batting
Get a guy to roll over
the
a little
left
bit, hit the
fielder,
ball on the
Carlos
ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Cortez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Cortez. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Quan.
Land.
In. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. On now to the top
Leading
half
off
of
for the
inning number
Guardians,
2. Now the
center
4-hole
fielder,
hitter for the
number 10,
Guardians.
Slider.
Daniel
Outside.
Schneemann.
Comes to 2-2. Base knock center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
Now the
Sinker.
shortstop,
Low
Gabriel
outside.
Arias. Makes the catch, one down. Puts the tag up and it's a double play.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Slider. Middle inside.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Circle change. Low inside.
Rips that one center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. Guardians fail to score. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the second,
Leading off
digging
for
in,
Las
Andy
Vegas, the
Ibanez.
second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Ball to strike. Right through here for a strike. Makes the catch. 1 down.
That swing right there tells me
Batting
he's seeing the
sixth,
ball pretty
the
well. I know
shortstop,
it didn't produce a
zero.
hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
The 3-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Quan on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting
That's
seventh,
out number
the
2.
center fielder, number 1, Denzel.
Now it's going to be Denzel Clark.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. The Athletics have the advantage, 1-0. New inning getting started.
Middle outside.
Stepping up for the Guardians, C.J. Papis. That's out to center field. Clark settles under this one. Brings it in, and there's one down. Stepping in,
Batting
Nolan
in,
Jones.
the first baseman, number
Cutter.
22.
Low
Jones
outside.
launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Slider.
Fastball
Middle
off the plate
outside.
a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Cutter. High inside.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because
Slider.
it's not really meant to
Middle
move a
inside.
whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that was
Out number 3. One left for the Guardians. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Jeff
For the
McNeil stands
Athletics,
in.
the right fielder, Jeff McNeil.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. 1-1 now.
Ball.
So you better start hitting, man.
Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting for the Athletics, the first baseman, Nick.
So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Nick Kurtz. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for his strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Struck him out swinging. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. The A's have the lead, 1-0. Welcome back
Leading
as
off
we
for the
take a
Guardians,
peek at the
the
starting
third
pitching
baseman,
so far this
Jose
year.
Ramirez.
Ugh. No strikeouts, least amount of walks. Only 10 walks for our starting pitching. ERA 4.55. Whip, pretty good whip. All right, because we don't walk anybody.
Cutter. Low outside.
And a 1-1. Late with the swing there.
Slider. Low inside.
That's to
That's
third,
foul.
and it goes just foul.
Circle change. Low outside.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And here's the catch.
Slider.
Oh, nailed it.
Middle outside.
Strike 2.
Slider. Low outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become
Middle inside.
defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you...
And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They trail here, 1-0. Ready to go.
Leading
Bottom
off
four.
for the A's,
Leading off,
the
Brett
designated
Rooker.
hitter, Brett Rooker.
The 1-1.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's the third. Ramirez slings to first in time.
Up next for the A's,
And
the
here's a
catcher,
look at how he's
Austin
using his pitches in this one.
Wins.
So up next, Austin wins. The 1-1.
Hey!
There we go.
That one lined to the left field. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. So digging in, Carlos Cortez. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fine swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time,
Now
a little
batting
anxious.
from Las Vegas,
Andy
the second
Ibanez
baseman,
getting
Andy
ready to hit.
Ibanez.
That's a ball.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is even 2-2. Now
Ball.
one miss.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2
The
out
batter,
with 2
number
outs.
2, shortstop, J-Roll.
So up next, Terrell
Hernandez.
Hernandez. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed.
Welcome back.
Leading off
Quite
for
a
Cleveland,
pitcher's
the
duel so
shortstop,
far. Here's how the
Gabriel
starters have performed up to this point.
Cutter. Low outside.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
That's a real nice cutter right there.
Middle
And this guy
inside.
can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So I'd say that's pretty effective
Ball.
if you can continue to
Four-seam
command it on
fastball.
that side of the plate.
High outside.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind
The
him with
batter,
another ground
Cutter.
ball.
Low
Second baseman,
outside.
Brian Rocchio
Rocchio.
digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Four-seam fastball.
Pitched well, but
High
not throwing a
inside.
ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Cutter. Low inside.
Ball.
Slider. Low inside.
This one in the air, center field. Clark settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder.
So digging in, C.J.
Slider. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses.
Slider.
The count 1
Low
and 2.
outside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back.
Leading
and
off
take a look
for
at some
Las Vegas,
hot hitting
the
in
center
this
fielder,
series
number
as
1.
we check out the numbers.
Get down. Clark.
Ball.
Activity in the Guardians bullpen. Eric Sabrowski, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Herron also throwing.
Ball
A
3.
little bit low.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
There we go.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well,
Now
they call that an
batting
advantage
for
count
Las
for a
Vegas,
reason. You're so
the right
much more
fielder.
likely to
Yeah.
get something you can handle. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Is a 1-1. Runner on the go. Puts a bunt down. Jones takes it himself, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just
Now
ho-hum,
batting
very
for the
basic, but
Athletics,
as
third
increasingly
baseman, number
difficult as
3,
it's become to get
Max
bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Muncy.
Max Muncy, the next to hit. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball outside.
Oh my God, sorry. Jeez.
Not even a 2.
Oh my God.
This one in the air, right field. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting for Las Vegas, the first baseman, Nick.
Back to the top of the lineup.
Kurtz.
Next to hit, Nick Kurtz. Man on second, 2 down. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. They get a leadoff single, but leave them stranded. We're through 5. The Athletics out front here, 1-0. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
It'll be one moment. That one. The clinker.
And here is
Leading off
Nolan
for the
Jones.
Guardians, the first baseman, number 22, Nolan Jones.
Slider. Middle inside.
The 1-1. Left field.
That's
And that's a
foul.
foul ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
1-2. On the ground. On the run, throw to first.
What the hell are you throwing at?
And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official score doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten an out.
Four-seam fastball. Low
You
inside.
can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
Next to hit, David Fry.
Four-seam
High
fastball.
run
Low
at second
inside.
base. And we're the top half of the sixth.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball.
Circle change. Low inside.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and very nicely
What
done.
the hell are you throwing the ball
It's
to?
over his head. And he'll make it up to third here because of the throwing error.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat.
A lot of ways to tie this game. It's all about
Slider.
finding the right pitch
Low
to drive.
outside.
If you see it, attack it.
And a count 1-2.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in
Four-seam
the zone.
fastball.
I'm sure he's
High
kicking
inside.
himself and would like that pitch again.
Slow roller to first.
Foul
Down
ball.
the line, and it's
Cutter.
foul.
High outside.
Jones stands at third with one gone in the inning. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Cutter. High outside.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Slider. Low outside.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the
next for
offensive side of the game,
Cleveland,
right? I mean, missed
Sinker.
opportunity to tie it up with the runner
Outside.
at third and one out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams...
Oh, thank God.
And that will end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're
And
dialed
2
into the
errors
show.
in 1 inning by stupidity.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the
Number
6th,
62,
and there's a new pitcher on the
Eric
mound. Eric Zabrowski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off for the Athletics,
One
the
run
designated
game,
hitter,
digging in, Brent Rooker.
Rooker.
Here's a 1-1.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his
Ball
pitch
three.
count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult.
This
on
is
the
what I
back end.
call the home run swing. Anywhere close, power swing.
Next offer in there for a strike.
I
That's
think it
strike
was a
2.
good ball.
And no, they haven't
I thought it was
broken
gonna
through
be
in
a
a big
ball.
way
Yeah.
in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like
There
there's
we go.
potential for more coming.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his
Now
mechanics.
batting
Hits
for the
against a
Athletics,
firm front side.
the catcher,
And the hands
Austin
just continue to carry
Wynn.
through the middle of the field.
Here's the catcher to hit. Austin Wynn.
No.
There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Oh, great stop. The flip. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine.
next for
That's
the
the one
A's,
thing about big leaguers.
the
They
left
make
fielder,
tough plays look
Carlos.
simple.
Cortez.
Base is empty after the double play. Carlos Cortez will hit next. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2.
Ball.
Really
No.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low, and that's ball 3.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. Hard hit, right side. That ends the inning. The A's out front, 1-0. We go to the top
Leading
of the
off for
7th,
the Guardians,
stepping up for the
the
Guardians.
catcher,
Bo Naylor.
Four-seam fastball. High
So
inside.
what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Late on that fastball.
Slider. Middle outside.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Slider. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. Him out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So now it's the 4-hole hitter.
Slider. Low outside.
The 1-1. Swung on, popped up left side. Muncy settles underneath it. And there's 2 away. Stepping up for the Guardians.
Number 13.
Gabriel Arias.
Four-seam
2
fastball.
down, nobody
High
on.
outside.
We're in the top half of inning number 7. That one found hard the other way.
Well, no base hits in the series
Slider.
for him so far.
Low inside.
It's really been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things and makes the slump even longer.
And that'll do it.
Man,
Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings.
yeah, but he's running out of energy now.
Is on the show.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher
Number
here to start the
29,
bottom of the 7th. Tim Herron. On for his 20th appearance of the year. Here's the second
Leading
baseman,
off
Andy
for the
Ibanez.
A's, the second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
There's
That's
a
a
strike.
strike.
Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Hunter Gaddis preparing to come on if needed. Armstrong warming up as well. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the
The
danger
batter,
zone.
number
And
2.
you really can't do it much better
Shortstop,
than that. It's in the
J-Roll.
zone the entire way.
Hernandez.
So you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
The 1-1.
That's down.
That clips the corner. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun
Now
going back to the
batting for the
dugout after hitting
Athletics,
the line drive
the
that finds a
center
glove,
fielder,
but
number
you will get
1,
some high fives. You know,
Gentile.
when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark. In the air, left side. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they go quietly there. 8th inning coming up. The Athletics on top here, 1-0. We go to the
Leading
8th.
off for the Guardians,
Stepping up for the
the
Guardians.
second baseman,
Brian Rocchio.
High inside.
The lefty ready and a 1-1. That
I'll be
one
faithful to you,
look out.
but you have a short leash.
Slider. Middle outside.
I believe in you.
Circle change. Low inside.
chopped on the ground. Muncy fires to first in time.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, number 2, C.J. Papis.
C.J. Papis digs in for the Guardians.
Slider. Low outside.
And a 1-1.
Slider. Low middle.
Slider misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the
Four-seam
feeling as a
fastball.
hitter that
Low
the pitcher's
inside.
afraid of you, but he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a base hit. And
All
now
right.
it's the tying run on base.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come
Up
into the
next for
zone, and then
Cleveland, the
guys
first
have a better
baseman,
chance of
number
hitting the ball
22,
hard like you did right there.
Jones.
So up
Slider.
next,
Now pitching, Justin Turner.
Low inside. Sweeper. Low outside.
You've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
swings through the sweeper.
Sometimes being lucky is
Sweeper.
a swing and miss.
Low
He makes
inside.
contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side and cross the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in.
Low
Not want to leave it out
outside.
at the heart of the plate. That was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Cutter.
The Guardians
Low
with the
outside.
tying run on at first. And we're in the top of the 8th. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for the
Back
Guardians.
now, new pitcher on the
Number
mound as we
33,
roll into the bottom of the
Hunter
8th. Hunter Gaddis.
Gaddis.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game.
for Las
Jeff
Vegas,
McNeil
the right
getting
fielder,
ready to
Jeff
hit.
McNeil.
Here's a 1-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Max Muncy now at the plate. And a sac bunt here. Ramirez. Throw to first in time.
Now batting for Las Vegas, the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
So back to the top of the order. Now here is Nick Kurtz. And it's second. And that drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Vesta getting loose out there.
No. Back door with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Hunter Gaddis will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Sean
Guardians,
Armstrong
number
gets the ball
43.
now.
And that's a big potential run
Armstrong.
out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Here's a 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. McNeil headed home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Runner at first with 2 away. Austin wins the next to hit. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Rooker, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a base hit right there. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting for Las Vegas.
Here's the left fielder, Carlos Cortez. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Into the corner, but foul.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Inside.
Oh.
Next for the A's.
2 outs.
The second baseman,
Bases full. Andy Ibanez. Next.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's at full speed.
Makes the grab on the run. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. We go to the ninth. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter.
Now pitching, Kogan. Harris.
Middle. Sweeper. Low outside.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. This is his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking obviously. So he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there in the plate.
4-seam
One
fastball.
down, bases
Low
empty
middle.
here in the ninth. Goes down, swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out
Circle
the first 2
change.
hitters. It's hard
Middle
not to feel
outside.
defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and
4-seam
maybe you can
fastball.
extend this inning.
Middle inside.
The Guardians down to their final strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Got us. Ball game.
Good game for each team, but even more critical for the home team. This swing game, they win the rubber match of the series, take 2 out of 3, feel really good about winning this one. They look ready for the next series.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
2 RBIs by Rooker. That's why they keep chanting MVP, because he should be the MVP. The shittiest team, and he can still hit. He's definitely our MVP in batting. See you next game.